What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of the Wild 8, where shit has definitely gone a little bit off the rails. We are in a bit of a situation right now. I don't really know what else to say about it. We are surrounded by werewolves at the moment, which was not what I expected from this game at all. I thought we were playing like a realistic survival simulator type thing. No, said the game. Not at all. It said we're dealing with werewolves today. Werewolves, so I guess we're dealing with werewolves. 16 to 22 or 14 to 21. That's still a really good backup weapon. Like, regardless of the way that we choose to use it, that's still a really solid backup weapon. So what's up with these pins over here? Do these do anything? What are they? A syringe with adrenaline. Looks equally safe and dangerous. Okay, we'll put it on the ground for now. Oh yeah, I finally figured out how to chuck items, by the way. You just click on them and then you right click. It was super simple. And then I just assumed that since everything else in this game is drag and drop, you'd be able to drop it off too. It's little things like that where you want the UI to completely like agree with itself. I don't know anything about game design, but like if the majority of the rest of the game is accomplished by dragging and dropping like over fires and things like that, then like dropping items and things of that nature should probably happen by relation to dragging and dropping too. So the warehouse is open. Still can't see so well. Free energy bar. Bunch of canned food. Still no clothing, though, which is what I really, really wanted. Find out where the second power line goes. So we've got canned food in here. What I'm going to try and do is I'm going to take this stuff and I'm going to stack it up by the front door, I think. So that if I'm ever back around here, I can pick it back up and do my thing. I doubt that I will be, but it's a thought for the future just to make my life a little bit easier. So we stack up some of the supplies just basically like right here in the entryway. I'm starting to have less and less of an understand of what's going on. Indeed, my understands right now are... I have no idea. So put all the cans of food right there. We've got that stuff. We've got a bone. I'll keep the bone because it's useful to me. I'll keep the machete. The med kit is actually not as useful as it seems. I assume that the adrenaline stems make me better at fighting. That's just my initial thought. We have a pipe wrench over there. It's hard to see. I would raise the ambient lighting just slightly. Actually, can I do that from inside the options? No, I can't. I was going to say I would raise the ambient lighting just very, very slightly. In a first-person game, it wouldn't be quite as bad, but in an isometric game, it's nice to be able to see. There are a lot of dead dudes in here. Like a lot of dead dudes. So we took the key card out. Does this work now? No. And there's really like nothing else lying around over here, is there? Oh shit, he's right there. It's a definite shitty Maka situation. We've made it so far and I don't want to get stomped out now. Was there anything inside that room other than just like glowing radioactive waste? I guess not. Okay. My guess is that we've inhaled more than enough carcinogens today. System message right there, but that's still what we had access to previously. I think we might be able to excuse ourselves from this place. How good is the pipe wrench, by curiosity? Let me move some of this other stuff around. Actually, no. I can eat a meat real fast. Man, we're going to have some serious mobility skill points in just a minute. Not a tool, but a good melee weapon. How good of a melee weapon? 12 to 18. Not that great, but it's a backup weapon. I'm trying to hold on to everything that we find along the way. Just so once the med kits, you lose health so quickly in this game that a med kit's not going to swing it in your favor. That's one of the reasons why I actually don't prioritize med kits, is because you die so quickly that a med kit is not going to save you. It's more of a post-combat situation item. So there's our stuff right there. We also have a second set of power lines that go that way. Oh, we are so far away from our shelter right now, though. It also looks like we've got another warehouse right there. Wow. We are out here in the sticks. I didn't realize how far out we are. Okay. That's cool. We don't really have any inventory space left, and I need to level up. Can I place another shelter out here? Is that possible? Already built, so you pack it up with you. We may want to find a more centralized location to do our base-related tasks. Let's head southwards, though. I'm going to head back to base, and once I get there, I'll come back. Rotate the camera so that I can see and make sure I don't walk into any wolves. But yeah, I'm going to head south. We're going to go back to base. I will return with more Wild 8 footage the second I get there, okay? Base camp, want to make it to base camp. Okay, so we're back in base camp. Things should be a little bit more chill from here on in. Fun factoid, the machete is amazing for chopping trees. BT dubs. I just chopped a tree with it. It lost a ton of durability, but it got like 5 to 6 a swipe. It was really, really good. It was fantastically good. Over here, we've got 3 mobility points to add in. Sounds good to me. We'll take that up to max level. On this side, we've got tendon collection. Very, very good. So that means we can start getting tendons from things, I suppose. We've got 2 skill points for upgrades of our melee damage. I actually think our attack speed is way too slow. And so if we could attack a little bit faster, we would do a lot better. Bleeding resistance. I'm just going to go for flat defense for right now. That lets us increase. Let's just go for the inventory space. I didn't gather a whole lot on that trip, so it doesn't surprise me that... Good. Fantastic. Okay, so the other thing that I needed is I need to make myself another stone axe. And until I have that, our ability to accomplish tasks is going to be somewhat slowed. We've got another storm coming in. That's okay. We've basically got infinite fire over by the fuselage. Might be an interesting gameplay mechanic for them to make the fuselage be on fire for like the first 7 or 8 days, and then after that it slowly starts to go out until it doesn't help you anymore. I don't know. Then again, I kind of like the fact that I get free stuff from it, so maybe not. I'm going to chop as much as I can with this axe because I'm looking to upgrade all of my crafting benches a little bit with the 1 bone that we picked up from killing that singular wolf. Or did we get it from the deer? I don't remember. We got it from somewhere. Listen, the bone came from an origin, all right? The bone has an origin story. The bone. That's like the go-to name for like every classic rock station ever. 104.8, The Bone. There are so many radio stations called that, I guarantee. Because there's like 5 where I live called that. They've all got some vague bone-related like metaphor involved. So for 45 stone, I can upgrade that to 3. Getting to the point now, though, where if I die, I'm really going to be a little bit salty. Leather boots. I'm kind of curious about that, too. Oh, we can make a tool that increases the luck of the character. Takes our rabbit meat, huh? That's kind of cool. And then wood plus northern herb, and we can make healing salves, although that doesn't strike me as being incredibly useful. Like I said, healing loses a lot of its luster in this game because a lot of the enemies just stay on you and don't run away while you're fighting, and so the healing, because it's incremental and slow, doesn't really stop the massive amounts of damage you take. Alternatively, if you run out of food meter or cold meter, your health goes down so fast that it's not going to help you there either. So my thought is just to avoid it altogether. I will make myself a pickaxe. How many extra supplies do I have in here? I got 45 stone. Okay, we'll throw that in there. We'll throw the stems in there. I've got enough wood right now to where I can do like a 3rd storage chest, so why not? It's only minus 30 to do that, so it's not even that difficult. Put the bone and the generator in there for right now. I just don't like running around with a full inventory like this. I'll be frank, if you want to be Lisa. I think this stone should let me harvest off of it. It's a smaller stone, but I want to get everything in the area onto my person right now. And that was the reason right there. I was actually looking to fish out a gathering skill point so that we could have more inventory slots. That was the other part of it. That was the other part. So there it is. We now have 3 extra inventory slots. See if I can find another spot where I feel as though I can get some stone from. Because that's pretty much our home supply gone right there. Like, there's not a whole lot else we can do. Everything else is going to be gathered from alternate locations from here on in. We still have plenty of food, so we don't need to worry about that as a potential catalyst for our gameplay. Basically, I'm looking to use up all of our crafting tools right now, gathering as many things as I can so that I don't have to worry about it in the future, and so that no matter what happens to us, we have a bunch of stuff chilling here at base, like, you know, 5, 6 stacks of resources that are all ready to go so that we can instantly bounce back without any problem. Alright, I'm willing to push it, but I'm not willing to push it that far. We can go on another couple wolf hunts. I think that'd help out quite a bit with our food situation too, although food situation's pretty good at the moment. Taking a look at our map, if you wanted to see, we wandered a long-ass way. This is a big map. It's a lot larger than I thought it would be. We still need to investigate that warehouse right there, which I think will probably be my next target. I'll probably go to that campfire, make a campfire over here so that that's all ready to go. We've also got ourselves access to a second bunker or perhaps opposite location over there. But yeah, it kind of makes you question how many things are like off the beaten trail in other directions. You know, there's got to be more stuff around here somewhere because the map is simply, it's not like chock-a-block, but the things that you find are so useful. Like the locations you get to are really, really useful. They give you stuff that is for the long term, you know, very, very vital to your character's survival. And I like that about it, actually. You find more stuff in Civilization than you do anywhere else. Let me finish off this pickaxe so I'm not carrying it around with me. Perfecto. I'm going to finish off this axe for the exact same similar reason. And then we're just going to stack this stuff up in a box, and that's pretty much it. Now, I don't plan that we're going to be here very frequently, so I may take my tent with me, just in the off chance that we don't come back for a very, very long time, so that I can pitch the tent elsewhere and we can level wherever we're at. That seems like a very, very smart plan at this point. I had thought initially that it was meant to be kind of the center of your command station, I guess, like the place where you return to. No matter what happens, you come back to there. Doesn't seem like that. It seems like we're supposed to be moving at this point. It's easy enough to upgrade stuff to where I'm kind of convinced of it. We didn't get any upgrade points there. I was hoping we would. We have one extra one right there. We could upgrade this for 45. Yeah, do it. Perfect. We've now upgraded it to, we have critical attack damage. Sprint time goes up. We also got leather extraction, which I think would be very, very good. We'll take, since that's the only upgrade we can get, we'll take that right there. And aside from that little bit, I think we're going to pack it up. We do have a lot of storage over here, so I do think we will be back at some point. But whether or not it'll be anytime soon, I think is the part that's going to remain to be seen. I'm going to try and keep food inside the bag over here just so it's organized, and then everything else is just going to chill on this side. With the bone, what can I do with the bone, actually? If I pack that up, does it mean I can redeploy it elsewhere? We've got bone battle claws, which are 10 to 14, a sharpened bone. A bone spear would be good. I would not turn away from that. An iron sword, maces, bear battle claws, durable torches. I will make some shoes, actually. That sounds good. We don't have any shoes on right now. We're shoeless at the moment. Well, if I pack it, like if I pack this up, does that mean that I just like get it back? I assume it must be. I assume it must mean that I just get it back for free, maybe. Yeah, it looks like I get a freebie. Cool. I like that. That's a good feature. I like that a lot. That's something that I would commend the developers on. That makes me happy. So we've got storage over here. I'm not going to be able to move any of that stuff around. We're going to head back up north to the power lines, and we're going to see what's going on inside of this building over here, because it looks like our next real point of interest. So off we go. I will see you when we are approaching that destination. So we're sort of in the region. I made it to the campfire that we have set up in the power plant region. I'm going to start eating some food right now, and I think as long as a blizzard doesn't blow through, as soon as our heat is stacked back up, we should be able to make good on our adventure. I found rabbit meat from one of our old snares laying off to the side. I guess items don't really despawn in this game. Kind of a nice catch. A little bit helpful. I think we're probably going to find some cool stuff up here. I can't promise it, but it seems like we might. I hear the sounds of wolfies. So, let's be vigilant. I'm also going to get my spear out in case I got to defend myself. I thought that was a mushroom. I clicked on it. It was not a mushroom. I was 100% wrong. Haven't fought a boar yet because I'm not sure if that's a wise idea. I would actually rather fight a wolf than a boar, by far. Boars are very, very nasty animals. They are vicious. That, and they're pretty bulletproof, too, in case you didn't know. It's tough to kill a boar. It is not an easy task to bring one of those sows down. Got ourselves this location right here. I'm curious as to what it might be. We're a little bit cold, but we've got some time to look around. Where was the door at? Right here. Ooh, it's super dark. Another generator. Yet another one. Interesting. So this looks like it's some kind of automotive repair place, possibly. Oh, food rations everywhere, though. Okay. Well, let's light a... I mean, I can put down my tent. I don't think that's going to help right now, though. We'll put down a fire, I guess. Fire sounds good. I probably should have made myself a couple more axes while I was on it, but... such is life. I'm not going to cook the rabbit legs. The rabbit legs, I'm going to use those to make myself the lucky charm so that I get better harvests off of the various objects in the game. Seems like a better plan long term. Give yourself a permanent piece of like equipment that makes your character better versus something that just feeds you real fast when you've already got plenty of food. I think I'm going to go with the, what should I say first? I don't know. The former and or the latter, depending on the way respectively that I phrase that. Whatever. It's all good. Who cares? Let's just move past it for right now. There's a bunch of food rations in here. That sounds pretty good. I like food rations. The generator, I don't know how useful that's going to be. There's generators laying around goddamn everywhere in this game. So I assume we find locations at one point or another that can utilize it. I don't know. Let me get some warmth back, and I guess we've got another generator. That's like our third generator we found, and we've still only found one thing we can actually plug the generator into. Campfire over there. We're actually not that far off where we want to be. If we head straight north, we're in pretty good shape. There's another warehouse over there. I would be inclined to investigate that. So let's maybe consider a northwesterly heading. If that's all right with you, it's all right with me. Be sure to let me know what you think about my headings down in the comments down below. YouTube has changed up the way that they like do their shit as a company in terms of like channel promotion and whatnot. And so now comments are way more important than like anything else apparently. I don't know. Every year or two, I've been working on YouTube for a long time. I'm sort of old hat at this point, which is weird to say considering I've only been doing it for, well, going on 5 years now actually. Going on a half a decade I've been doing this. Weirdly enough. Wow. That just, oh shit. You don't want to fight me. Oh, you don't want to do that there. You don't want to do that there. Yup. Okay, hunting's up by +1. That's good, because that means it's going to give us an opportunity to start harvesting leather off of the things we kill, which is also very, very nice. I'm going to try and get up to here and make a campfire. If it's too far, then it's too far. But I'd prefer to save the resources for right now because we are a little bit low on wood. Not like super low, but low enough to make me nervous. Our health is a little bit down. You know, actually I can help out with that a tiny bit. Not a lot, but a little. Looks like we're on some kind of stony overhang. Another wolf over here wants to get caught with the deuces. Hey man, if you want to catch hands, I won't deny you. Sometimes a critter's got to catch hands. It is what it is. I'm actually going to let my satiation bar go up real fast. If you're fully sated, it actually makes your health go up a lot quicker. And considering we're a tiny bit low right now on health-related stuff, I'll take it. It's an option that sort of relaxes the constraints of what we have to worry about while we're playing. There's a boar over here. Hopefully no wolves or anything. Don't really want to stab the boar in the butthole with any of my equipment, so I'm going to leave that for right now. We have another wolf over here. Definitely being a tiny bit invasive. And he's just going to lay down like a good dog. Okay. This looks like a vehicle depot. Perhaps a military... Yeah, APC right there. It's a military... I thought I stepped on a booby trap for a second. I was like, no, landmines! Just blown the hell up. Like, what are you going to do about it? Nothing. You weren't prepared for it. You weren't prepared. Doesn't look like there's anything that we want here. It's actually pretty picked through. We can take a look and see what's going on inside this office, but other than that, a couple energy bars, but that's about it. Well, shit. We find ourselves trapped inside enemy territory at the moment. That's going to be the end of our episode. Thank you for stopping on in. This game is called The Wild 8. Just wanted to express my appreciation. You know, it's kind of crazy to think about the fact that I've been doing this now for a half a decade. Just give that some thought. Splattercast's been doing this shit for a half of a decade. How crazy is that? And it's because of all of you that I get to do this every single day, and I get to have so much fun when I go to work every single day. And so I just wanted to express my appreciation for everybody supporting me over the years. I will see you all in the next episode of The Wild 8. Thank you very, very much, and I will see you all later. Bye, everybody.